TiE Boston are very excited to be hosting TiECON East again. This year it is going to be on the 26th of September. And we want TiECON East to be the most premier entrepreneurship conference on the Eastern Seaboard. What we are doing differently this time is not just in the way we thought about the conference, but getting to the root of actually what drives people who are coming to the conference and who is going to be most benefited from these conferences. One thing that is very common is for earlier stage entrepreneurs or even for entrepreneurs beyond, it's an extremely lonely journey. Most of the times, the mental capacity and resilience that is needed to be successful, we don't really discuss it in any forum, and different people deal with these kinds of challenges in very different ways. So rather than talking about pitch decks and exits and valuations, this year we said, let's go to the heart of an entrepreneurship, which is really the journey. So this year's content is really going to be genuine stories. People who have lived and who have fought and came out victorious, but they're very humble. And the names that you are going to see in the conference are not necessarily the flashiest of names that you're used to seeing, but they're extremely relatable stories that I think the entrepreneurs are going to get a lot of very important and information that they can use in their own entrepreneurship journey. In addition to hosting the TiECON East 2025 this year, we are really proud to be hosting the TiE Global Leadership Summit also in Boston in conjunction with the TiECON East. So days post the TiECON, which is on the 26th and 27th and 28th, TiE Boston for the first time is hosting the Global Leadership, and we expect a large number of other chapter presidents and executive directors to be all coming down to Boston, not only to attend the TiECON East, but subsequently use the opportunity to really chart the course on how to make TiE in general a global power of innovation and entrepreneurship across the world.
Welcome to Indian News. Our guest today is Purnanand Sarma, TiE Boston President. TiE Boston is co-hosting with TiE New York this year, TiECON 2025. We are going to chat with Purna about what is new this year. So Purna, welcome to our studio.
Thank you very much.
Always pleasure to talk to you.
Same here. And it's getting more common nowadays.
Perfect. Yeah, we're getting more comfortable too, right? Yes,
absolutely.
Good. And this is I don't know how many rounds of chats we have on this video here. So the first question is about what you are looking forward to this year at TiECON. You as a Purnanand Sarma.
Yeah, as the TiE Boston president, and also I'm a scientist and an entrepreneur myself, I think what we are really trying to understand is the customer base. Like, who are the people who come to TiECON East and what would they like to get the benefit from? So we have taken the approach of doing some experiments to make sure that we're hitting that mark or not. For example, last year, we did it TEDx style for the first time. We co-hosted with chapters for the first time. We started the showcase for the first time. And the response we got was really overwhelming. Okay. This year, what I'm looking forward to is to take it to the next level. And hitting some of those points we have done last year, but add other dimensions. We all received excellent feedback last year on the startup showcase that we have done, where we had 20 companies do rapid pitches in less than 2 minutes. And based on the success and the feedback we have, this year we are taking a look at doing a showcase again, but we are amping it up. Now, these companies are at a much later stage in development as they're competing here. We are now doing it in 3 different tracks. You will get all the information from our website. Also, the judges are real venture capitalists. So I think we have taken the success from last year and we are really improving it on now, bringing in companies that have excellent opportunity to present their information and pitch in front of real VCs. I think this is an evolution that we are very, very proud of this year in TiECON East.
And what are some of the other dimensions?
Some of the other dimensions really are now taking the showcase. For example, last year we had from a earlier stage companies to companies that are at a far more mature stage. and directly have an opportunity to engage with the venture capitalists right here. That's number one. Second one is from an authenticity standpoint. What we're realizing is that there are so many accomplished people here who can narrate the stories that are relatable to an average entrepreneur. And focusing on the journey of the entrepreneur to us is more important than the outcome. Okay, many people talk about having a large exit or having great fundraising, but we are more focused on is the journey. Because if we can really focus on the journey and get people benefit from those journey stories, they will eventually become the best entrepreneurs.
Actually, I love the title of the conference this year, really getting into the heart of entrepreneurship. And so now you yourself as the entrepreneur and the CEO, what do you think is really the heart of entrepreneurship?
Resilience. Because I think it is very, very easy to look at successes and form an opinion. It's very difficult to look at failures and form an opinion. And they are a big part of an entrepreneur's journey and often gets overlooked. So anyone getting into the journey and saying that everything is going to happen exactly the way I expect it to is never going to happen. So how do you equip people so that they can adapt best practices, that when they get hit with such a failure, how do they cope and how do they wrestle with it? And it's a very lonely journey. So I think there are a lot of tools and a lot of techniques that are emotional, spiritual, take any dimension, that they need to be consciously thinking about, not just their technical content, which is what most entrepreneurs think about. How else do you embellish everything else around it? That is the heart of the entrepreneurship, because that not many conferences focus on elements like that, and we wanted to experiment with that.
So now let's stay on the heart of the entrepreneurship. One complaint we often get from the Indian community here, that the TiE is basically for entrepreneurs in technology, venture capital, and all this stuff. And it is not for, because there's so many Indian entrepreneurs in retail and franchise, in real estate. So how this year's conference is going to be slightly different when you're talking about the heart of entrepreneurship?
Yeah, that's why we chose the topic. Heart of entrepreneurship is not attached to any one industry. You will see some accomplished entrepreneurs who are artists this time, and they're not just technologists, and they can be coming from any part of the community. IT, it can be life sciences, it could be artists, it could be retail. So we're deliberately picking up journeys from different parts of this ecosystem so that you don't feel like only tech people should attend this or only life sciences people should attend this. The common theme here is the journey. So the one that I think I hear your point, and that's how I used to be. I don't think that's the TiE we are today. Even in our charter members, if you look at the charter members that are coming in and joining, they're coming from all walks of life. Not all of them are necessarily entrepreneurs either.
Yeah, we have
many of them are content experts. So I think this year we're making a deliberate attempt to bring speakers who are not all just tech and life sciences. You will see that in the conference.
Excellent. Aparna, thank you so much.